I'll never forget the memories, the freedom that I felt just spending time with you. Those are memories I'm never gonna forget. It isn't like I just woke up one day and said, hey, let me start looking elsewhere. I'm sorry, I didn't mean for any of this to happen. And what are you looking at? Don't you dare judge me with those judgmental eyes of yours. If you can't understand that Shredder's Revenge is my new game of the year, then I can't help you.
Hey there gamers, welcome back to the channel once again. If you guys are finding me for the very first time, please do me a favor, smash that like and subscribe button. That way you guys can stay up to date on all future content here on the channel. So TMNT Shredder's Revenge has been out for a couple weeks now. I have played the game multiple times. So much in fact where I'm really kind of addicted to this game. I'm addicted to the simplistic gameplay, the callback to the childhood games that I grew up with, including beat 'em up games and Ninja Turtle games from my past. And I think Shredder's Revenge kind of did something that a lot of people was kind of surprised it did. It took the TMNT beat 'em up genre and it actually was able to do it very successfully and very respectfully. And this game, without a doubt, so far has become my #1 game of the year. Now, I know a lot of people still think Elden Ring is the best game of the year, and Elden Ring technically is pretty much the best game. And what FromSoft did with Elden Ring is nothing short of fantastic, because when I fired up Elden Ring for the very first time, it gave me flashbacks to when I was playing Zelda Link to the Past for the very first time, where you are brought into this world and you have nothing around you to tell you what to do, and you just go out and you discover the world. And it reminded me of like old school Zelda games and old school games in general. And I think that's what I'm really liking about games this year, whether it be TMNT, Shredder's Revenge, or Elden Ring. It's like it wasn't like plot driven, very narrative heavy. It was all relied on the gameplay. It's like, here you are, you're in this world, go explore and go at your own pace. And I really enjoyed that about Elden Ring. But Shredder's Revenge just hit me as someone who was born in the 80s, someone who grew up as a TMNT fan. It just hit me a certain way. The fact that we have not only the 4 turtles, but we have Splinter and Casey Jones and April O'Neil. The fact that we go through like 16 different levels and we fight all these bosses, from the Rat King, Toka, Razor, Bebop, Rocksteady, Super Shredder, Krang. Like, it really brought back and hit that nostalgia bug that I was having, and I really enjoyed that. I really enjoyed what the development team brought and how much respect they actually paid to the source material that they were trying to replicate, and I think they nailed it on every level. This game is really replayable. You can go through story mode, level up your characters, you can play up to 6 players online. It's a great couch co-op game. There's so much going for this game that is instantly replayable, and that's what I mostly like about it. It's not long. It's only about 2.5 hours long. You can go through it. You can play as different characters, different turtles, learn different moves. You can go through the story world map. Like, there's so much that you can do with this game, and I just love how it is simply priced. And it's very easy just to pick up and play, and it's really replayable. And that's the thing that's most important to me, because a lot of games I play, once I beat it, I'm just done with it. And I don't go back to those games. It would have to take a lot for me to go back to those games and play those games over and over again. And the last game to really had me play the game multiple times was Street of Rage 4, which I also really liked. But where Street of Rage 4 fell short, TMNT Shredder's Revenge kind of eclipsed that, because they took the core of what Street of Rage 4 was trying to do, but it expanded on it more, giving us more characters, more things to do in the story mode, more stuff to collect, to figure out, to find Easter eggs. Shredder's Revenge was such a breath of fresh air for me as a gamer that I can't think of any other game coming out this year that's going to surpass what I felt playing that game. And there's a lot of really good games coming out. We had Elden Ring, we had Horizon Forbidden West. I have Fire Emblem 3 Hopes in the mail getting ready to be delivered. There's tons of great games coming out this year, and games that have already come out this year. But as for me right now, Shredder's Revenge is up there as my game of the year. Like, I just had a blast playing this game, streaming this game, talking about this game leading up to the release. I can't wait to actually get a physical copy of the game in my hand, and I'm just excited to just play this game over and over again. And it's one of those games that's a perfect party game. If you have people that come over and they're not really in the game, you just want to have fun, just fire up Shredder's Revenge and everybody will instantly have fun, play a couple levels, and that's it. You don't have to dive into this deep world like you do many of these other properties and other titles. So Elden Ring, even though I loved it and it was my game of the year for the longest time, and I can understand why it's still probably on many of your lists as game of the year, for me, I think Shredder's Revenge kind of knocked it down. Anyway, guys, that's my thoughts. I want to know what you guys think. Shredder's Revenge, is it game of the year? Be sure to leave those comments in the comment box below. Until next time, as always, I'm Robert Storms, and that's my opinion.